Hello. What's up, guys? Guys are having a full-blown conversation already in the chat. What is up? Hi, Hokies. What's up, Boss Hog? Gravy. Wow, Americas, just go then because I'm gonna talk a lot about it. And since you brought it up, I downloaded the PTB. So after the stream, I'm gonna be over on my kick playing some public test build plays of Chucky. I hopped in. I was gonna try and do a match before my stream, but it was taking forever. So I just kind of added some, blood points to Chucky. I think Americus is just trolling me. You better calm down. What's up, Corey? How you doing? Andrew, Psychotic Mongoose, how you guys doing? Hi, Tara, Malty, Real Steven TV, Street Bike Guy, Limited Power. I think I got everyone. Azur. I think I got everybody. What's wrong with Chucky? I have wanted Chucky on Dead by Daylight for a really long time, and he's what he swears. Listen, they did a pretty we'll save it. I'll maybe before the stream ends when I'm talking about Chucky, I'll pull it up on Steam, the public test build, so you guys can see the just like the perks and stuff. But I'm gonna actually, if you want to see gameplay, you're gonna have to hop on over to Kick after this stream because I'm gonna play a little bit of it. I don't know when the test build's over, but this will probably be the only day that I play it. The 28th is when it drops. I'm so excited. They have Tiffany on it. So I guess I'm gonna have to wear the Tiffany cosplay at least one more time, maybe on the 28th when it drops, because I'm gonna be playing Tiffany more. It's but we're not talking. Let's just say hi first to everybody. uh I do know what perks he has. We'll get into that. We'll save that for like the middle of the stream. We're gonna talk about a couple of things. We're gonna react to the Ghostbusters trailer. I'm really, really excited actually. Um and they did get Brad Maltzy. They got Brad and they got Jennifer Tilly. Like they pulled out all the stops. I'm very excited for this chapter. They did good. They're listen, behavior did a good job. So how's everyone doing? How was your Thursday? But I do know what perks he has. They're pretty funny. And I seen them worry because I just seen it. I seen some gameplay of it. It's pretty cool. I hope so too, Hokies. I really hope. So I really enjoyed okay, we can talk about Ghostbusters first then, since you guys are just itching to talk about it. Let me pull up the trailer. I'm gonna be talking over the beginning because yeah, copyright and all that. I'm not gonna play the trailer just yet. Um, but I'm excited for it. I'm not I'll talk about it as it's going on, like the things that I'm not that excited for in the trailer, but um yeah, I know, Corey. I can just cut it out if I need to, but Jay did a video on it, and I asked him when we were playing Sea of Thieves last night if he had any issues, and he didn't. Um, I'm not gonna pause every 6 seconds. I'll do that on Saturday when when I watch it. We're gonna watch it again so we can get X-rays and disproves input too. The real enemy is gonna stop it, Americans. It better not be. So, who here seen Afterlife, the last one, right? It was Afterlife. That's the one that just recently came out. Like what was it, 2022? Yeah, Afterlife, 2021, Afterlife. Okay. I enjoyed that one. I thought it was great. Um, what was the cast in that one again? Let me look it up real quick. What was his name from Stranger Things? Forget his name. I know he's Mike in Stranger Things. Oops. Why isn't he like in the top? Finn Wolfhard. Okay. Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was I thought the last one was good. And it was a real tearjerker. Well, the one part, I don't wanna spoil it for anybody, but it was, Paul Rudd was good, the rest I could take or leave. Paul Rudd was good in it. I feel like, you either love or you hate Paul Rudd. I think Yeah, I think that's kinda what it is. I think he's good at all the movies he's in. Sometimes he's given trash scripts, but he still has that charm, you know? And, it's awesome seeing the OGs in it, even though wasn't for but the cameo was fine because they're trying to do something new with it, but they had them in the tribute was, great. What was the actor's name that played, hold on, what was his name? Like, in real life? Harold, right? Harold Ramis? I'm probably saying his last name wrong. Yeah, Spengler. That I wasn't expecting that when I didn't see it in theaters. I really wish I would've actually went to see Afterlife in theaters, but I didn't, Ramis? Okay, Harold Ramis, alright. Really, Americus? Ramis? I said it right? But that was, I thought that was a sweet little tribute that they did to him in Afterlife. Overall, I would give Afterlife, an 8 out of 10, maybe 8.5 out of 10. I enjoyed it a lot, from what I can remember. I really wish I would've seen it in theaters, though. That's the one thing I remember when I watched it at home. You liked Egon when I was a kid. He was kinda like me. Yeah, a dork. Just kidding. Um, anyways, I if they stay true now, I didn't see what was it, the 2016 one that had, Leslie Jones and, Nerd. Yeah, I didn't watch the woman one. I didn't even bother with that one, but Afterlife was good. Like I said, 8.5 out of 10 for me. So, if they stick to that, I'll like it, but we'll get into the things that I didn't really that I'm not super excited about once we're starting the trailer here. I'm just you guys hear it, by the way? I'm just gonna keep talking over the music. Like, if it gets clipped, whatever, I'll just cut it out of my live. Not many people did see 2016. Okay. That makes sense, Gravy. I'm so sorry to disappoint you. Alright.
I'm telling you, it's going to be another hot one out there. In fact, there are heat alerts in effect for New
Back
Jersey.
in New York City. The last movie, it was fine. Where was it? Like, oh, and the after credit scene in the last one kinda shows oh, yeah, we're also live on Rumble. I will go say hi to everyone on Rumble in 1 minute. The, the after credits scene in Afterlife kinda shows, like, something's gonna happen. The little box went off when he pulled the Ghostbuster what is it? It's not called the Ghostbuster mobile, but this is what I'm gonna call it. You know what I'm talking about. Alright, here we go. That's freaking scary. Literally frozen in fear. I like that. Ecto 1? Okay, I
For
forgot.
the
Thank you,
first
thank you,
time in
thank
New
you.
York history, people
I forgot.
froze to death in the middle of
Why
July.
Patton Oswalt? That's what I wanna know. Why who
The
was like,
death
"You know
chill.
who we need for this?"
The power to kill by fear itself. Your veins turn to rivers of ice.
You know what? I just forgot, okay? It's been a while since I've watched well, actually, we watched the first one, me and my, YouTube members, last year. But yeah, I don't know who decided it was a good idea to get frickin' Patton Oswalt in this, 'cause they could've gotten a way better he's like I feel like he's put in for narration purposes, that's the vibe I'm getting.
Your bones crack.
I mean, clearly he's narrating, yes, I just mean, yeah, he's in the we didn't need him.
The last thing you see is your own tear ducts freezing up.
Like, literally scared to death?
So cool.
Oh, thank you. Um, coming soon. So, I'm definitely gonna see this in theaters. Let's put a nice little pause. I should have Sorry, I should have probably made it big. Let's get a spot to pause it on. Not frickin' Patton Oswalt. Yeah, that what was going off. I oops, didn't mean to do that. Sorry, I suck at this. Anyways, I I have mixed feelings about this. I really can't stand Patton Oswalt, and there's people that are straight up not gonna go see this. If you look at Twitter, people were like, "Yeah, I'm gonna pass just because Patton Oswalt." Uh, but the whole thing with his wife that I'm not gonna get into. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just Google it. Imagine being scared to death. Imagine being scared in general. That's me at horror nights. I didn't get scared at any of the houses, but Five Nights at Freddy's freaking terrifies me. Ghostbusters versus Mr. Freeze. So I'm gonna go see this because I'm upset that I'm still not gonna forgive myself for not going to see Afterlife in theaters. That seemed like it would have been just even better. I really enjoyed it though. I feel like most people had pretty positive views on Afterlife, but this I'm a little worried. I don't know. Um That they're not gonna I don't know, if they keep the same formula as the last one, then good, but I don't like that patents on it. It's not gonna shy me away from seeing it, but I do understand why, like, if you don't know, just Google it. I'm not gonna get into the whole, drama of it here, but, yeah, I think it looks really good, honestly. I like the special effects, I like the new cast, love Paul Rudd. The mini we'll call them the mini Ghostbusters are pretty cool too. They were good in the I guess we'll say first one, right? Because they're rebooting. Um, and obviously the OGs. Oh, wait, we didn't get to that part. My bad. Hold up. I didn't even finish the trailer. Sorry. Wait, where Oh, I did get to that part. Never mind. Sorry. I was fast forwarding and I'm like, did I forget? I'm all mixed up. I So I like that they have the OGs in it. I don't know if it's gonna only be 5 minutes or if they're gonna play a crucial part. I think it would be cool. I mean, obviously, if you're a fan of the original Ghostbusters, you think, the OGs in it. That's how you bring people in. They do that a lot, though. It's nostalgia bait. Look at the Flash movie. That should've they had so many they tried to save that movie with cameos, and it just didn't work. Like, Michael Keaton couldn't even save it, and he's my favorite Batman. I didn't go see it. I might eventually look up clips of that, just the Michael Keaton parts, but I'm not gonna see it. Needs more ghosts. Well, I hope that there is more ghosts. What's up, Ryan? Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully, it's not gonna be like freaking The Last of Us where there's barely any zombies. I would like more ghosts, though. Cameos does not cameos a move does not make what? Are you saying are you trying to sound like Yoda right now? Cameos a movie does not make. I don't know what you're saying. Mecca asks, anyone watching the Marvels? I don't want to. I don't plan on it. I'm not gonna go to the movies to see it. That's for sure. It did terrible. Didn't it get like 40 on Rotten Tomatoes? Which not that that matters really, but even they're not giving it a good review. Andrew Thomas been a member for 3 months. Thank you, Andrew. Hey, beautiful eyes Amanda. I'm really excited for the new Ghostbusters movie. It will be cool to see Paul Rudd as a Ghostbuster this time. Yeah, I like that. That'll be cool. I liked him. He was like that quirky teacher in the. I keep saying the first one, but you guys know what I mean. I'm not talking about the actual first Ghostbusters movie. The first in this line of the reboot, I guess we'll call it. Yeah, I'm not trying to go see I'm not trying to go see the Marvels. I'm not even remotely interested in it. Like I said, if I happen to get, a Jack Sparrow version of it, you know what I mean? Sail the high seas for it, possibly. But I'm not gonna waste my time going to the theaters to see that. No, thanks you. No, thanks you. Disney paid for a 37% rotten score. Yeah, that sucks. Hokies has been a member for 5 months. Thank you, Hokies. To the potatoes. Yes. Wait, did I miss? Hold on. Did I miss something? No, I didn't. I didn't. All right. We're good. $20. Give me $20. I'll go see it. Mark of Reality, thank you for the $5. Was that Mike from Stranger Things in there? Yeah. Did you see Afterlife? He's what is his name in it? I forgot. It's been 2 years, guys. Give me a break. I forgot his name in it and I just looked at it. I just looked at it and I totally forgot. Um he's Spengler's grandson. Trevor. His name is Trevor. It was pretty cool seeing him honestly in the Ghostbusters movies because if you're a fan of Stranger Things, they was it the 1st season? I think it was the 1st season, maybe the 2nd season. They dressed up as the Ghostbusters, the crew. So seeing him like that and then in the movie, it was cool. Oh, what's this? Oh, this is something hold on, we're just gonna talk about this real quick. I'm really excited. It might be kind of short today, guys, because I'm super freaking excited to go play the PTB for Dead by Daylight. Chucky, we're finally freaking getting Chucky. I'm excited about it. um, right before I went live, I saw this, so I thought I'd pull it up. Did anyone know this movie was supposed to happen? Coyote versus Acme joins Batgirl as another canceled finished movie by Warner Brothers. Imagine finishing a movie and then it gets canceled. That's uh I didn't even hear about this, so the Coyote versus Acme. No idea. Probably for the best. Leave the old stuff alone. It's not groundbreaking news, but I saw like I said, I saw it before I went live and I was like, I was wondering if anybody knew about that. I heard nothing about it. Wiley Coyote, you did hear about it? Or are you just saying, yeah? 20. I'm just kidding. I don't $20. That just pays for the ticket, pretty much, and my popcorn. I like the granddaughter more. Yeah, what was her name? Phoebe? She was more of the she was supposed to be like the more like her grandpa, right? The brother was kind of like a airhead and she was a smart scientist. So let me go over on Rumble. Sorry guys. There's 19 people watching over there. Thank you. What do you mean? I don't always forget you. What's up, Hoagies Americus and Good Wrench over there? I see you guys. Calm down. What's up, Jaluk? Coyote marries Roadrunner. Oh God. I can review it on YouTube and get a 1 cent in ad revenue. That's true. Yeah, I never I had no idea this was even a thing, but I thought that was kind of funny, I guess. I don't know. Mark of Reality, thank you for another 5. It would be cool if the big bad ghost turned out to be Krampus. Why? Because it comes out around Christmas time and it's ice. I get it. I get where you're going with that. This sorry. God, stop. I swear I'm professional at this point, I promise. Did anyone hear about this? I don't think it's gonna happen. Hunter Schafer says playing Zelda in the live action Legend of Zelda movie would be so cool. I love the game, personally played it as a kid and I still play it now. Who knows? I don't think this is going to happen for a couple reasons. The main reason being I really think that they're going to hire a more of a no name to play the role, which is I think that's a good idea. Is what they should do. So Hunter Schafer is from oh my god, what is that HBO show called again? Someone help me in the chat. I've seen it, but I totally forgot what it was called. With Zendaya. What's up, Wicked Steel? That's more what so she's a trans actress too. So yeah, it's gonna be live action. They're gonna be rolling out a bunch of Nintendo. No, it's new. It's Euphoria. There we go. It just came to me. It's a newer like teenagers doing a bunch of scandalous things. They're not going to do this. They're going to hire a no name. I'm not surprised. I think the movie will be done pretty well. It's not going to be her, guys. Don't worry. Everyone's like, no, I highly doubt it. After the success of Super Mario Brothers, they're rolling out a bunch of movies. I mean, I think Luigi's Mansion is gonna end up happening, but yeah, this is just like a fan casting thing, and she jumped on it because of course she'd wanna be in that. Raider, thank you for the 5702, and it says nothing. Well, you're still gonna get what are we gonna give you? Here we go. Thank you, Raider. And also over where is it? Okay, Americus. Thank you for the $20 donation. Here you go. Now go watch the Marvels. No. I don't want to. If going off of Breath of the Wild Zelda, the actress has to have a booty. Miss Martin Muses, hi. How are you? Get Peter Jackson to make Zelda. I'm waiting for an Animal Crossing movie personally. Who knows? It could be done very well. You don't know. All right, that's enough of that. Oop. Yeah, I'm not going to. Americus is trying to bribe me with $20. That's not even enough. Like, if I want to get a drink and a popcorn and a snack and a ticket, Dan says it will be interesting to see how connected this is to Mario. I'd say they leave it separate and make their own animated link that appears in that side of the universe, less cross studio interference. Yeah, I think they should do that too. So, if you remember anyone who's seen the Mario movie, you didn't see they had a couple little references like you seen didn't they have oh my god, I can't remember the name right now, but there was a couple characters, Nintendo characters that you seen like in the background. There was no Zelda, none of that. So, I think that was their way of keeping it separate because they are going to make the movies. Breath of the Wild Zelda is thick. Oh my god, I bet you Fortnite's gonna happen. They would make so much money if they did a Fortnite movie. All the kids would go see it. Alright, you know what? Since we're talking about video games, we'll keep it on the video games for now. I gotta slow down. I'm, like, zooming through it, but, guys, I'm really excited to play the PTB for Dead by Daylight. I didn't even know it was out. They announced it, and then boom, the PTB was out. I'm like, "Okay." Saw Omrucker playing it, and I was like, "Wait, what?" Dread Saber Phil, Jaluk, and Corey are also over on Rumble. Thanks, guys. What's up? Chris Pratt is Link. Yeah. Wicked Bot times 2. I don't forget about you guys over on Rumble. All right. Is anybody excited about Grand Theft Auto 6? So, I love the Grand Theft Auto games. I'm gonna be honest. San Andreas was my favorite. The last one was fine, but it came out like 12 years ago now? It's been a while. Um, they finally they didn't say a release date, but anyways, Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer arriving in December. When do you think it's actually gonna come out though? Why did they show the trailer and then it doesn't come out for 4 more years or something? Vice City was good too. That's the first one I ever played. Was that the first one? No, that wasn't. Wasn't there one before that? It came out in 2013. Okay. So, Rockstar Games has announced it will finally debut its highly anticipated Grand Theft Auto 6 revealed trailer in December 2023. Revealed in a post on the Rockstar Newswire, the developer confirmed rumors from earlier in November that it would share a first official look at the game next month. Rockstar didn't share a full reveal for the game as was expected, but did say that it was very excited to finally debut GTA 6. We are very excited to let you know that in early December, we will release the first trailer for the next Grand Theft Auto, it said. We look forward to many more years of sharing these experiences with you all. Yeah, I'm thinking also yeah, 2025 is what I'm thinking too, guys. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, they should have been working on it for a while, but who freaking knows? The post began by indicating the 25th anniversary of Rockstar would arrive next month too, meaning the GTA 6 trailer will perhaps debut on the same day. That being said, only the vague December 1998 window exists for its foundation date, as the studio was only announced on January 22nd the following year. Okay, we can skip over that. GTA 6 has been rumored ever since the release of Grand Theft Auto 5 just over a decade ago. It was reported on loosely in a 2022 Kotaku report about Rockstar's efforts to alleviate crunch culture at the studio, and was confirmed in a press release back in 2022, with the studio saying that development was well underway later that year. In development footage of the game was leaked in a massive breach, with authorities eventually arresting a British teenage hacker in conjunction with the incident. Wow, I forgot about that. A release window between April 2024 and March 2025 has been speculated since earlier in 2023, when publisher Take Two Interactive projected massive financial gains in that fiscal year that would be difficult to attain without the boost from the enormously profitable series. Um, so I'm kind of I'll probably end up getting the game. I just think I'm gonna want to see some gameplay first because I don't know what they're gonna do. Are they gonna make it I don't trust anybody after Last of Us 2, alright? I don't trust it. I don't trust the developers. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Loosely, guys, leave me alone. Listen, I'm tired, okay? It's been a long day. So, yeah, I will probably end up getting the game. What do you guys think? Oh, Zio is now a monthly supporter on Rumble. Thank you, Zio Gigi. How are you? And thank you so much for becoming a supporter over on Rumble. Here we go. I mean, that's the same as a member, so where is it? Where is it? Thank you, Zio. Rockstar was a name you could trust, but they've been wavering. Exactly, Ian. Exactly. That's why I'm gonna wait to see gameplay. I don't wanna spend, how much you guys think it's gonna be? 60, $70? And the game's not great. Yeah. You get a ton of viewers if you're first to stream it. Well, I don't think I'd be the first because when this drops, so many people and so many big names are gonna be streaming it. That's the one thing that I do like to do when I'm playing a game. I wanna play something that's new when it first drops, especially if I'm super interested in it, which is why after the stream, I'm gonna be over on my Kick playing the PTB for, Chucky on Dead by Daylight because not everybody can play it, so you guys will be able to see a lot of you, it'll be your first look through me. Um, Soul Assassin says, "Game's gonna be 80 with day 1 update." You're I know you're joking, but there's some truth to that. Yeah, see? America says 80 easily. That's the thing. So, um, 70 is. It was 70 for the freaking I still haven't gotten Mortal Kombat, and I love fighting games. I heard the story for Mortal Kombat was, not good, but I heard well, I've seen the fatalities. I've seen trailers and gameplay of the fatalities and all that. So I'm waiting to see if it drops a little bit. I'll be honest. If it drops a tiny bit, then maybe I will. I love fighting games. It's my introduction to games, playing myself. I was 4 when I played Street Fighter, and I learned the Chun-Li kick and beat my older brother, and he didn't want to play with me anymore because he said I was cheating. I was only 4. I was just happy that I could knew how to use the buttons. So, since we're talking, we're gonna bring this up next. Tears of Kingdom is $70. The hell are you thinking, Nintendo? Nintendo prices never go down. Never. If anything, you might get a Nintendo game for like $5 cheaper. I got Luigi's Mansion on sale for $55. Woo! Yeah, it was normally 60. Nintendo games never they just keep their price 100%. The prices will increase because of inflation. Yeah, probably. What's up, Nick and Dennis? See you guys. Taylor Swift greater than Disney Star Wars. Hi. Power Cat Greg. Love the hair, Amanda. Thanks. I got a haircut. It's a little shorter than I wanted, but it's just hair. It'll grow. It's still me. I had to change my username. It was Gigi Luca. Oh, I know. I know. Chun-Li kick was cheating. Nuh-uh. You guys don't take my brother's side. It was OP, I'll admit. Super Mario Brothers for NES is still $50. See? See? They never go down in price. Never. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. I'm zipping through. I gotta slow it down a little bit. I'm just real excited to play the game after this stream. You know what? Everyone needs to calm down. I was 4. Okay. We're gonna stay on this for a little bit because I actually think I'm gonna pull up Steam and show you guys a few of the perks. Just a little sneak peek, but you're not gonna see gameplay from me until a kick later. I'm actually extremely excited for this. Chucky, okay, so behavior has been really killing it lately. They just released a couple months ago the Xenomorph and Ripley and the Nostromo map, like fire. It was great too. The only thing that sucks is that it wasn't Sigourney. It was just a generic Ripley, but it's because Sigourney Weaver doesn't allow her likeness to be used. So they might have, maybe they would have paid for it. They did the same thing with Laurie for the Halloween DLC, but they probably just that was probably because they didn't feel like paying for Jamie Lee Curtis, and it's fine. But Ripley's iconic. Not saying that Jamie Lee Curtis isn't she's not iconic in it, but she's no Ripley. So the Xenomorph and also Chucky have been 2 highly requested killers in Dead by Daylight because we already got Freddy, we got Michael Myers, even what the heck is his name? The Cenobite from, what is his name? I always forget. I don't know. I'm having a brain moment today, guys. My bad. But they have all these iconic legendary killers. Jason Voorhees is obviously way up there, but he's in copyright hell. Pinhead, Hellraiser. Thank you guys. Yes. Um, but yeah, so everyone, not everyone, but there was a lot of people that wanted Chucky, and then there's other people that were kind of countering it, like, okay, how is he gonna put people on the hook? What's it gonna be like? And then they introduced the twins, which had Victor, which is that little creepy dude that runs around and jumps on your back. After I seen that, I was like, okay, they can give us Chucky 100%. They can give us Chucky, and we got Chucky. This was I was so excited when I seen this, and I can't wait to play later. I watched a little bit of gameplay, just a little, because I wanted to have some surprises. I haven't read all of his perks or anything. Maybe we'll do that on stream here before I finish up with the Chucky news today. Um, but Brad Dourif and Jennifer Tilly are reprising their roles, the voices on this, and you can't have Chucky without Brad, and you can't have Tiffany without Jennifer. There's just no way. Their voices are very special. Like I can't even when I dressed up as Tiffany, I can't even mimic Jennifer Tilly. So when this drops, which is going to be November 28th, I think I'm going to have to pull out the Tiffany cosplay again and play as Tiffany because it's just, I have to. It was meant to be. Wolf Spain, thank you for the $2. Johnny and Kenshi's bromance was the best part. What in the new Mortal Kombat? And Wolf Spain, thank you for another $2. Also, they need to bring back Soul Calibur. Oh my gosh, that was a great game. I remember Soul Calibur. I hope Chucky drags people. Listen, his stuff it's good, guys. It's good. Okay. Well, here we go. It's finally here. This was great news because they had let me see if I can find it. Hold on. It's probably not gonna hold on. If I can find the picture. Mm-mm. I'm not seeing it. So they did a little teaser. And even I didn't oh, here we go. This might show it. Here it is. Here we go. Let's show this real quick. Let me show you guys this real quick. So I seen this and I didn't even think, I don't know why I didn't think Chucky, because they have it's the Legion, Trickster, and the clowns. Oh, it's right here. Trickster, Clown, and Legion's knife. And then there's a shadow and it says learn more November 8th. And when I seen this, I didn't even think Chucky. I don't know why, because he uses a knife all the time. I'm like, just a bimbo moment there from me. But yeah, it ended up being Chucky. There was people that were like, "Nah, there's no way." But boop, here it is. We got it yesterday, right? It was yesterday, November 8th. Yeah. This is when the announcement dropped. So here we go. Dead by Daylight's newest killer is Child's Play's Chucky. The popular multiplayer game scores another huge crossover. I'm surprised they didn't do this last year or the year before when the Chucky series first dropped. Maybe they wanted to see if the series was going to do well. I don't know. But finally we got it and it's going to make me laugh. That's my why I'm most excited about it, seeing some gameplay. I was just cracking up because he has the silly Chucky, one-liners. That's one thing that's missing from Freddy. But back when they released Freddy a few years ago, they didn't have any voices. There was Ash, Bruce Campbell was the first voice they ever put from a DLC character. And everyone lost their minds. I mean, rightfully so. Come on, it's Bruce. So he was the first one, and they started adding voices. Like Nick Cage still wins, though. I'm sorry, he's got so many lines. If you guys have watched me play, when I play as Nick, he's funny because it's just Nick Cage, not one of his characters. Like it's just Nick Cage in Dead by Daylight. I love that. Um, Art the Clown from Terrifier is made for Dead by Daylight. A lot of people have said they actually want that. I haven't seen that because I'm not, as much as I do love horror, I'm not super into the very, very gory horror. So I'm not sure if Terrifier is for me. I might see it eventually just because a lot of people talk about that. But they also already have a clown in Dead by Daylight. So I don't think Art would be added, possibly, but I don't know, because they have their own original character, the clown. And also, if they were going to add a clown, I think it would be Pennywise because he's also been a highly requested character. But I don't think they're gonna have him either because again, they have just the clown is the name. He's a really creepy character, one of their original characters. All right. If they do, might be a reskin. Oh yeah, Dakin, that's a good point. They could do that. They could do a reskin. But the clown in Dead by Daylight's a super chunky. Is Art chunky? I don't think so. I mean, they could still do the skin though. All right. Anyways, I'm digressing as I tend to do a lot. Let's get into this article. Dead by Daylight's latest chapter update brings Chucky, the doll turned serial killer star of Child's Play slasher movie franchise, into the world of the popular asymmetrical multiplayer game as a killer. He will be available on November 28th. Developer Behavior Interactive notes that Chucky's original voice actor Brad Dourif reprises his role. They also add players can further customize a new character with the Good Gal outfit inspired by Tiffany Valentine, aka the Bride of Chucky. That got me so excited. When I seen that picture, I was like, look at her. She looks so cute. Which is voiced by Jennifer Tilly. Check out the announcement trailer above and the first screenshots of Chucky and Dead by Daylight, along with a render of Bride of Chucky in the image gallery below. So we won't see any gameplay of Bride of Chucky, unfortunately, yet. But I mean, we got 27 days, and then she'll be here. I'm playing her first. I'm like, well, you guys will see me play Chucky in the PTB in probably about an hour or so over on Kick. So yeah, but they did a good job. Let's wait. She looks look how cute she looks. I love it. It's adorable. I got to get the necklace. I got to look for the necklace. But I got to get it by the 28th. That's the only thing that I don't have from her cosplay. I have more stickers for the Chucky hearts. I know you guys are going to see me rage a bit because listen, I don't know why. Because when you play the public test build, you'd think, okay, I want to see all the stuff. I want to see the Mori. I want to see how the killer is. You see that a little bit. But the I did the PTB with the Skull Merchant, the Predator killer. It was supposed to be Predator, guys. I don't care what they say. It was supposed to be Predator, and they changed it into an original character, the Skull Merchant. She resembles the Predator way too closely in her, just a lot. Um, The PTB players go hard. It's only PC, so if you have Dead by Daylight on PC, you can switch over to the public test mode and play it. Um, but yeah, you guys are gonna it's gonna be rough. They're very good and they don't mess around. So, but I'm still gonna do. I'm gonna suffer for you guys, and because I just want to see the Chucky gameplay. So look how adorable she looks. On November 28th, I will be back in my Tiffany cosplay, and I will be playing as yes, absolutely, it's happening. The way he damages generators. Also, there's a trailer that we're gonna watch, and I will pull it up on Steam for you guys in case some of you can't make my kick stream, and I'll just show you guys a little bit of like what his perks are and everything if you want. Uh, or if you don't, I'm still gonna do it because I'm excited. Like I just think it looks funny. I don't it's gonna be so cool. Look at him. So I'm unsure now. I'm gonna read on and see if it says anything. Yeah, that's it for the pictures. Um how he lifts them, I think it's kind of like he uses the force, right? But I don't know. I think it's like someone I read something about it's Charles Lee Ray. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's what it is. It was right here. Yeah. Which I love because I thought they should add Charles Lee Ray in this. He should be his own killer, I think. That would be really cool. For fans of the franchise that know the Chucky lore, having Charles Lee Ray as a character to play too would be fantastic. Maybe they'll add it. We've seen them, look at Resident Evil. They added a second chapter to that, so we'll see. Um Oh, did you, Tara? Okay. Thank you. Tara, look at Tara doing the work. He found the Tiffany necklace. Thank you. So, as you'd expect, let's get more into this. As you'd expect, Chucky is adept at sneaking around the map, and he has a slice and dice ability that lets him lunge at his larger would-be victims in order to more efficiently close the gap. His human form, Charles Lee Ray, can assist him in spirit form. That's how you put him on the hook. You see it. I couldn't tell. Like I seen some gameplay, but it's a spirit. It's just you don't see Charles Lee Ray, but that's what happens. He like lifts you up, which is kind of cool. It's a different way of doing it. I thought it was gonna be like Sadako, how she just kind of uses the force, but no, they made it a little bit different, and that's cool. Um, so where are we? And his scamper ability lets him leap through windows and move under pallets. IGN re-reviewed Dead by Daylight in 2021 after originally reviewing it upon its initial release in 2016. In the re-review, we called it an incredible slasher film simulator and the best asymmetrical multiplayer game around. Definitely the best asymmetrical multiplayer for horror, for sure. I would agree on that. Yeah, yeah. Oh, wait a second, guys. I don't know if I did the sound because I forgot about the trailer. Hold on. All right, here's the trailer. It's great. Let's go.
This holiday season comes a toy you'll simply die for. Your new best friend is back with his signature stripes and lifelike eyes. This good guy is always ready for some fun. You'll want to keep an eye on him. You never know what trouble he'll get into next.
And just a quick, this isn't a new map. It's Mount Ormond, I believe. That's the one where it's snowy and you can go inside the buildings for anybody who watches the player plays the game. Just a quick note.
If you lose track of him, don't fret. He'll always find his way back to you.
Guys, I'm so excited for this.
Bring
you don't
home
even know.
your friend till the end. Cause if you don't,
It's
Dead. You hear me? Dead.
disassembly of parts, body and otherwise, may be required. Good Guys is not responsible for maiming, dismemberment, amputation, laceration, strangulation, bodily harm, or death of any kind.
yeah. It's always Dwight. It's always Dwight in these trailers getting just yeah. So I'm excited for it. Two things though that I see missing. Now they gave us Tiffany, so I'm very happy about that. I don't think they're gonna have a survivor with it, and that's like, "Oh, why can't you give us Andy?" I understand, not little Andy, they don't put kids in the game, but he's in the Cult of Chucky, he's in it as an adult, so and also the show now, he's like a hunter hunting Chucky, so they could totally get Alex Vincent and do that, so that makes me sad, and another thing that I'm a little bit sad about is they could have done the Toy Factory from Child's Play 2 as a map. I understand making maps is a lot of work, and they only do a map every other release because it's a lot, and they did release the Nostromo map from, Alien, so but hopefully hopefully they release a map or at least add Andy. That'd be really cool. We'll see, though. They should have ladders next to the hook for him. Yeah, no, I like what they're doing with the hook because I thought they were just gonna make it where he could just, like, because he does, what is it called? Like, voodoo, so, like, I don't know, maybe he'd get some kind of, power like that, I don't know, but they made it a little more not a little more, but they made it more Chucky by having it as Charles E. Ray is assisting him, that's really cool. I still would very much like to see Charles E. Ray as a killer, that'd be cool, but, Chucky and Tiffany, that's good. So we'll see. They'll eventually, I feel like they're gonna end up adding his, son, daughter, Glenn and Glenda. It's in the seed of Chucky. Oh gosh. All right. Ian, thank you so much for the 50 pounds. Chucky has that disturbing foxy scuttle. Did you just call Chucky foxy? Like hot? Just kidding. Okay, let's check in. I see you guys over there on Rumble. What's wrong, Wiley Tay? Let me okay, let's stop sharing. I'm gonna see if I can pull up real quick. I have a couple more things to talk about. This is the end of the video game talk. But since we're talking about Chucky, I gotta switch screens here. Hold on. Wow, it looks weird. I just put it on my smaller screen. Okay. Anyways, let's public test. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit, just a little bit, because you're gonna have to go over on Kick to see the real gameplay, but I'll show you guys his perks, because why not? Oh, you're saying no to Glenn, yeah. I mean, they might add him just cause, but I don't know. I personally would absolutely rather Charles Lee Ray. Andy for sure. I hope they could add Andy and Kyle, because they're both still in it. Well, I don't know. Well, not to put spoilers, but Kyle possibly might not. I only watched season 1 of the show. I wasn't invested after that, unfortunately. I am a little bit curious to watch him taking over the White House. I think we all know what's gonna happen. He's gonna kill someone that looks like, Trump or something. It's probably what's gonna happen, but I might check out at least an episode of that because I think it's a little silly. When I went to Halloween Horror Nights, Cabana Bay, one of the Universal hotels, they had if you stayed at any Universal hotel, you could go, to this, and they had this room that was Chucky's Twisted Playground, and it was actually cool. It was free too. You just had to be staying at a hotel. Oh, here you go, guys. Oh my god, hold on. You guys gotta see this. Hold on. Wait. Crap, it's not doing it. Hold on, give me a second. Oh, it's not letting me show you guys. No! There's a different screen. Hold on. Oh, it's just not letting me do the entire screen? It's letting me share the window? Hold on, let me see if this works. There you go. Okay, I got it. I figured it out. Look at he's holding Charles E. Ray's hand. That's cool. I didn't notice that before because I okay. Okay. Guys, I'm so excited for this. You don't even know. I cannot wait. Look at this. Hold on, let's what? I love how they just put a random little chair there for him. Okay, we're gonna look at the loadout. So he has batteries included. Being somewhere between man and machine has its upsides. When within 12 meters of a completed generator, you have 5% haste. The movement speed bonus lingers for 3 seconds after leaving the generator's range. Surprise, did you miss me, Andy? Yeah, see, they gotta add Andy. Um, Hex 2 can play that game. Anytime you are whoops. Anytime you are stunned or blinded by any survivor 4 times. I love this perk. If you watch me play, you know I can't stand the flashlight blinds. So I'm going to use this on every killer probably. Anytime you're stunned or blinded by any survivor 4 times, if there is a no hex totem associated with hex 2 can play, a dull totem becomes a hex totem. Survivors who stun or blind you are blinded for 1.5 seconds. That does not affect carried survivors. Yeah, blind them back. I'm all for that. Friends till the end. You become obsessed with one survivor. When you hook a survivor that is not the obsession becomes exposed for 20 seconds and reveals their aura for 8 seconds. When you hook the obsession, another random survivor screams and reveals their position and becomes the obsession. And that was it. There's only 3. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure there's only 3. Um yeah, that's pig. Yeah, that's it. So there's add-ons too. Like the razor hitting with slice and dice attack inflicts hemorrhage and mangled on one survivor. Portable TV, slice and dice duration increased by 100% once the exit gates have been powered. So hold on, let's see what more. Oh, here, there's more add-ons here. I'll read the add-ons for you. Running shoes. Gain 4% movement speed after a scamper for 3 seconds. This one was funny. Hairspray and candle, because if you remember it's the first one, right? That she burns him. Decreases the time that basic attacks remove the hidey hole mode by 12.5. Jump rope increases duration of slice and dice by 30%. Power drill reduces hidey hole mode cooldown by 20% after hitting a survivor with slice and dice. There's a few. Doll eyes. When in hidey home mode, reveals auras of all windows and down pallets within 20 meters. And good guy box decreases slice and dice hit cooldown by 15%. Strobing light decreases the terror radius by 4 meters when hidey home mode is in cooldown. And then tiny scalpel. While in hidey hole mode, blood pools are more visible. That's pretty interesting. So when you're chasing a survivor. All right. Stop sharing. Let me get out of this so I can put my screen back. Feels weird having my StreamYards over here on this little screen. All right. But yeah, what do you guys think? I mean, I know only a few of you are actually Child's Play, or not Child's Play, sorry, Dead by Daylight fans. Really yeah, listen, you guys know how I feel about the freaking flashlight blind. So that I read that perk and I was like, heck yeah, I gotta get him to I gotta get that one to the purple level, full level. All right. We still got we got 32 over there on Rumble. What's up? Thank you. So yes, after this stream, which will be, I would say in about 40 minutes or so, I will be over on my Kick and I'll be playing. So you can actually see some gameplay. It's the public test build. He's not available yet. But yeah, and the public test build is only available if you have PC. So if you play on a console, sorry guys. You can't do the public test build. I don't like being in the spotlight. Yeah, he did. America sent me a flashlight with no battery in it either. I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? There wasn't even a battery in it. Okay. Let's go on to this one. I know a lot of people actually have checked out. I'm still watching The Boys though. Some of it's annoying, yeah, but I'm still enjoying it. I finished Gen V as well. There's some annoying parts in it, but that's just gonna happen. It's entertainment these days, unfortunately. When it's terrible and they're really shoving it down your throat, that's when I'm like, okay, I can't watch anymore. But The Boys season 4, Prime Video unveils teaser art for Billy Butcher and Homelander. Sorry if anybody has not watched Gen V yet. There's going to be a little teeny teensy spoiler coming up, so you have been warned. Following their surprise cameos in the season finale of The Boys college spinoff Gen V, Prime Video has released first look teaser art of Billy Butcher, portrayed by Kyle Urban, and Homelander, played by Anthony Starr, or Anthony. Is it Anthony? Is how you pronounce that? Yeah. Oops. For the upcoming fourth season of The Boys, you can see it below. Season 4 will launch in 2024 and stream exclusively on Prime Video in more than 240 countries and territories worldwide. Based on the best-selling comic by Garth Ennis and Derek Robertson, The Boys was developed for television by Eric Kripke. I don't know how to pronounce these names, man. Uh, who serves as a writer, executive producer, and showrunner. It's described as a fun and irreverent take on what happens when superheroes who are as popular as celebrities, as influential as politicians, and as revered as gods abuse their superpowers rather than use them for good. Intent on stopping the corrupt superheroes, the Boys, a group of vigilantes, continue their heroic quest to expose the truth about the Seven and Vought, the multi-billion-dollar conglomerate that manages the superheroes and covers up their dirty secrets. It's this it's the seemingly powerless again. It's the seemingly powerless against the super powerful. Okay, that sentence, I thought that was going to be right. Um so let's look at I love Butcher. Man, I love Butcher. I heard the actors strike ended to go fight Disparu. Maybe. He does make some people mad with his reviews. And Homelander. So, yeah, that's it. Just thought this was interesting. I thought more people actually watched The Boys. The first season was real good. I thought it was well done. Second season was a bit it's when they got the social politics in there and stuff. Yeah, see, yeah, Ian, exactly. I really liked the first. I did. Americus. Oh, and speaking of, I was gonna I forgot to bring this up. It's not that it's that serious, but Dead by Daylight brought the Stranger Things DLC back. I already owned it, so I was excited though because they brought back the Hawkins lab that was taken away when they lost the rights. But if you owned the characters, you're able to keep them, and I did. So I never lost the characters. I just wasn't able to play Hawkins lab. But it's back, and I'm hoping it says it's here to stay. So I'm hoping that they add a second chapter because I think Vecna and Vecna's lair would be awesome for Dead by Daylight. It would be so good. And we want Eddie. We need Eddie. Give us Eddie. And Robin's popular too. I don't dislike Robin. I just like Eddie more. Um, I would say buy the Stranger Things DLC if you like the show. But if you're not really into the show, then probably not. I was into the show. The Stranger Things DLC was actually the first one I ever purchased. I love Steve. I think Steve is adorable. I played a lot of Steve and Nancy when I first got the. That was my first DLC because I remember saying, "Oh, I'm not gonna buy any of the DLCs for Dead by Daylight," and here we are now. Pretty much have all of them. They're not that expensive though. $10, especially for really good characters like Ripley and the Alien. Like, come on. Okay, so Stranger Things. Is anyone excited for the last season? They're trying to get Noah, what's his last name? Noah Schnapp, the one who plays Will Byers in it. They're trying to get him canceled and kicked off the show because he liked a tweet. Because that's a whole other thing that I'm not diving into here on YouTube, but it was really stupid. He just liked a tweet that was a parody of something, and yeah, they're trying to get him canceled. They're not going to do it though. It's not going to work. It's the last season, and I think Will is going to play a bigger role in this season. They at least kind of tease that at the end of season 4, right? So here we go. Stranger Things writers reveal glimpse of season 5 script sparking fan theories. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Stranger Things just revealed our first look at season 5 with a glimpse of its script. Appearing on Twitter, the Stranger Things writers unveiled the very first lines of the Stranger Things season 5 script, and it's already got the fans talking. Of course it does. Darkness, it reads, the sound of cold wind, groaning trees, and a child's voice singing a familiar song. Unfortunately, that's all we're getting for now, but it's enough to get fans theorizing about what exactly is going on. A flashback of Will in the Upside Down is how season 5 starts. That makes sense because it was revealed that I don't wanna spoil anything for people who haven't watched it, but let's just say it was revealed last season. Was it last season? Where's Trey when you need him? It was last season or season 3? I think it was last season. I don't know. It's all a mix up here because there was that huge break because of the pandemic and everything. So, anyways, the way he survived in the Upside Down when he was taken in there was by singing. So, yeah, a child's voice singing a familiar song, it's 100% gonna start with a flashback. It has to. That's the only I agree with that theory. Meanwhile, a Reddit thread has gone further, with some fans suggesting it's a callback to one of the best songs in season 1, "Should I Stay or Should I Go?" That one. That was, that song became very popular when the first again, I already liked the song, but it became popular again once that season dropped. "I'm guessing it's a flashback to season 1 and Will singing 'Should I Stay or Should I Go?'" said one fan. Although nothing's certain, many fans are assuming this is a flashback, and the theories get more and more thought out the further you dig. So the question is, would this be when Elle found Will using the walkie at the end of season 1, episode 3? Or would it this be after Elle found Will in Castle Byers and we saw him a moment later by himself singing? Before being ambushed by the Demogorgon in season 1, episode 7, asked another fan. I'm hoping for the latter because that was literally the only scene outright we got of Will in the UD, and even Upside Down. And even though it was nice to have something, they cut us up where we could find out the details of what followed, leading him to being found in the library in the finale. Over at the official Stranger Things Twitter account, their bio was recently changed to showcase old quotes from the show, prompting many fans to think that this is a hint about the possible flashback. Yeah, pretty sure all of these sequences will be coming from Will's point of view, said another fan. Exactly. I think that Will is gonna play a huge part. So, sorry if this spoils for anybody. I mean, the show's been out for a while, even season 4. When did that come out? It's been like a year now. So they're heavily implying that Will might possibly be like a spy for the upside down monsters, we'll just say that. Because he's still connected. So I think that in this season he's going to be a spy, and I personally think that Elle and Will are going to have a showdown. And it's going to be rough on the friend group because it's Will, their friend, but he's going to get taken over a bit, and it's going to be this big showdown. That's what I think is going to happen. Hasn't been proven, so that's not a spoiler. That's just a theory that I have. I think I've seen that on the internet too, but I agree with it. So that's enough on that. I just wanted to talk about that a bit. I don't think there's that many Stranger Things fans in the chat. I love Stranger Things. Season 3 was, but they came back strong with season 4. Season 1 was great. Season 2 was all right. Season 3 was absolutely a filler season. But they came back strong with season 4. Vecna was an amazing villain. I went to the Stranger Things house when I went to Halloween Horror Nights, and I loved it. It was great. Eddie was an awesome addition to the cast, which is why in Dead by Daylight, I would love it if they add a second chapter since they brought Stranger Things back, but we'll see. Mark says, "I think Will is gonna turn out gay and he's eventually going to sacrifice himself for one." Yeah, Mark, I agree with that. They battle for Mike's love. Okay, so you guys have seen it. Yeah. Um, I agree with that. I think that's what I'm saying. I think Elle and Will are gonna have this, like, you know, tension, and then he's gonna go full over to the dark side, maybe be controlled, and yeah. Okay, just checking over there on Rumble. So, I think the season's gonna be good because it's the last season, so it's their, the finale, right? So, here's hoping it's good. Season 4 gave me hope, so we'll see. Alright, we're gonna end on this, and people are gonna be like, "What?" I might end up getting clipped for this, but whatever. I'll talk over it. I actually didn't watch it yet. So, the Ghostbusters trailer I did watch before this. But this trailer, I didn't even know this was happening. I don't know why it's happening. Nobody asked for it, and it is not gonna be better than the original. But Hollywood and their reboots, and that's just what they do. So yeah, you're right, Dan. I freaking loved Eddie. Ugh. He's gonna come back as like a flashback, or he's gonna be like upside down Eddie. Absolutely. There's no way they're not gonna have him come back, and at least at that. Okay, so they're rebooting Mean Girls. Why? I don't know. It's not gonna be good. Spoiler alert already. I don't even need to I haven't seen the trailer. So you guys are gonna have to suffer through it with me. Let's go.
Oh, hell no!
God, they got him back. They got Tim Meadows back. This isn't your this isn't your mom's Mean Girls? This isn't your mother's Mean Girls.
Bitch, move. Hey, PG-13, please.
Oh god. Why are they
Close that.
rebooting this?
Regina George.
Don't look her in the eye!
You could be really hot if you change, like, everything.
There's no need to reboot this. Like they're literally that's all carbon copies. That is Lindsay Lohan right there. She even wore that same outfit, I think, when it came back. What are they do? Why? Is this supposed to be Aaron Samuels? He ain't cute.
Welcome to Health and Human Sexuality.
We'll be getting into abstinence, of course, then.
They're literally yeah, and Tina Fey's back in it. She did a good job in the first one. Okay, I don't know. I know Mean Girls is definitely more of a chick flick, but I know some guys have seen it because it's just like a funny parody movie of high school girls. But so far, and his name is even Coach Carr. They're literally just copying it. It's everything that was already been done, but they're gonna probably make it way more. We already know what's gonna happen. Yes, for modern audiences. This is just they're not doing anything different. Okay, here we go. Sorry. The Grease 2 all over again. Hey, Cool Rider was a good musical scene, Dan. I like that. I think no, this is gonna be way worse. Oh.
Followed by in the spring, condoms and choking.
You're learning things now that I don't know how to teach.
Are you okay in there?
Okay, so of course they made Damien a chunky. I mean, Damien was already chunky, but they race swapped Damien. Are they all gonna have the same names? And of course, she's eating lunch in the. It's Mean Girls.
We're concerned you're either doing drugs or having a toilet baby.
Ew.
Wow. I don't even know what
We as women have to be able to support each other.
Get in, loser.
Welcome, Katie.
You're never gonna believe what I found this morning. Your burn book.
Mom, go make snacks.
For sure, Regina. Yeah.
Do you like gum?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, literally just like the first movie, except it's not going to be anywhere near as good. The first movie was funny for it definitely for the time. Mean Girls now would probably offend people. I mean, what am I saying? Of course it would offend people. Anything that was made before like 2010 offends everybody. Well, not everybody, just the crybabies.
Oh, no, I don't have any. I was just...
You're a mess.
We will help you, Caddy.
Yeah. And her name's Caddy, so they couldn't even make a different story. It's literally just a copy of Mean Girl. I'm sorry, hold on. This is so stupid. This is dumb. Is this supposed to be there's Gretchen, okay? What the heck was her name? I forgot her name. Amanda Seyfried played her. I can't even think right now because my brain cells are just disappearing at the moment. I'm a mouse, duh. They obviously race swapped her too, because duh.
Why are you dressed so scary? It's Halloween. Katie, if you don't dress slutty, that is slut-shaming us.
That's just unprofessional.
Oh my god. This looks like a parody of Mean Girls. But I think they're absolutely serious. Oh man. think I'm about to do a watch party with my YouTube members of the original Mean Girls. I'm not gonna waste my time seeing this. Like, what? I can't. What did I just pause on? Please, I can't. No.
What? What's this?
Okay, no.
We're gonna make her pay.
All we've done is make Regina hotter and revive the wet look.
Dance break.
Oh no. Okay, they even put her in the Regina outfit that she wore with the black. This is lame. This is very lame.
Who wrote all
I'm
this
so
stuff?
sorry. I'm so sorry I'm putting you guys through this. Yeah, same, Americus. I'm starting to question if I'm awake right now. Yeah, I'm really sorry, guys. I didn't know what I was going to be showing you because I didn't watch this yet. This is not fun. This looks terrible. Okay.
Katie pushed her.
Regina really should be lifting through her
Wow.
glutes.
And they also made Regina thicker. There's nothing wrong with this girl. I'm just saying, like, first off, Rachel is gorgeous, and she was gorgeous. She did The Notebook and Mean Girls in the same year, and she's absolutely gorgeous. And she crushed it as Regina George. And this, who is this?
Look at this.
I have no problem with no-name actors, but what are they? Yeah, and Tara makes a good point. Why do a remake of a movie that's only 19 years old? Why do remakes in general? I don't This is not a movie that needed a remake. Absolutely not. Yeah, McAdams was, yeah, she was my favorite actress for a while. Gen Z cringe written all over it. Yeah.
This thing. I can't even see it.
If anything, if they were gonna redo, yeah, I agree with that. You can't replicate Rachel McAdams. Absolutely not. Oops. Didn't mean to click on that one. You can't replicate Rachel McAdams, nah. So if they were gonna do this, right? They even have some of the original cast, Tina Fey, Tim Meadows, and I'm sure one of the original Mean Girls is gonna pop in. But if they were gonna do this, they should have maybe did something where it was like Regina's daughter and stuff. Yeah, or Lacey or Amanda. It was a great cast, and it was almost supposed to be a parody of the girl experience in high school. There was some truth to it because girls, especially in high school, are very catty and mean to each other. But this is just they copy and pasted and just made it worse. This is not good. This is not gonna be good. This is not gonna be good. Well, let's finish through it. There's a few more.
A face breast.
No, I don't. Oh, I should have been talking over that. Oops.
Chanel.
No.
Is that?
Celine Dion.
No.
Hold on a second. Is that
Dios.
Moana? That was what's her face that plays Moana? Hold up. We got to go back to that. I cannot pronounce her name, so I'm not even gonna.
You have to pick a
I'm not even gonna try.
French name.
Look at this thing.
That is. What's her name? The girl who voices Moana. God, you couldn't even recognize her. That's her. This is terrible. Absolutely terrible. They copy and pasted it and peppered it with modern politics. Exactly. This is going to be absolutely terrible. Like, here, for anybody who hasn't seen, let's show. I'm going to pop up some Mean Girls pictures real quick. Why? Just why? Nobody asked for that. Gen Z can, well, because they're going to be offended by the original Mean Girls, and you can't have that. Poor things. Can't handle it. Yeah, I don't, So let's, this is the original. Whatever, we'll just, this, this is the original ones. There's Regina. This is the original plastics. That's what they're called. I don't know if they're gonna call them in that in this. And look at this is the new ones. Well, 3. They don't have Patty in it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, I'm good. I don't need it. Like, this is the original plastics right there. And then this is what they're gonna there's nothing wrong with these girls, they're not, like, ugly, but yeah, the Mean Girls Walmart commercial is pretty good. I don't know. That looks like a Walmart, yeah. Hollywood is creatively bankrupt, that's why. You didn't know? Yeah, she was co-writer of the original. Tina Fey used to be funny. Imagine that. Mm-mm. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. Not at all. Yeah, see, this is the original, like, Outcast group, right? Damien, Caddy. I'm forgetting her name right now because I've lost brain cells watching that trailer. And, yeah, that didn't even look like that it took me a second. I'm like, "Why does she look familiar?" And I caught that last second that that was Moana. Yeah, look it. That is her. Look at her there. Alright. No, there's a musical too. That's been out for a bit. There's a musical. I didn't see it. Um, she used to be funny. She started putting her politics in. Yep. They have the Panderverse stone. They do. They took some pointers from Disney. I'm not. Wow. Sorry, that hurt my head. I didn't think it was gonna be like that. I thought, okay, so I thought it was gonna be like a remake, but they were gonna change it a little bit, but no. They literally just copy and pasted the old Mean Girls right down to the names, the scenes, and they were acted way more just not well, okay? Hold on, let's see. So, in the original Mean Girls, um, Karen, Karen is the one that Amanda Seyfried plays. And it's more natural. Like the scene that we watched where she's like, "Why are you dressed like that? You're so scary. You're slut shaming." That's adding the stupid modern politics crap into it. But in the original one, it's actually funny because she walks in and Karen's got a drink and she spills it everywhere and she's like, "Why are you dressed so scary?" And she goes, "Halloween." And that's it. That's it. And it's a funny little scene. Not you're slut shaming sluts by not dressing like what does that even mean? Sorry, I'm bothered by this, guys. I don't what does that even mean? What? This is not your mom's Mean Girls because your mom's Mean Girls, even though it was only made 19 years ago, was way better. Now that we've officially lost some brain cells, I don't think that's gonna do well. It's gonna bomb. It's gonna bomb. Absolutely. Just go, you know what? Don't go watch that. Just go rent the old Mean Girls, stream it, whatever. Oh, from what I looked up, it probably is. So maybe they're mixing in because there was an actual Mean Girls musical that was released. So I think they just mixed the original Mean Girls movie with the musical, I guess. And it's just a cash grab for sure. Um, repeat after me, Wicked. I don't care. Much easier on your brain cells and blood pressure. Trust me. Yeah. I loved Mean Girls. That was gosh, I wasn't in high school yet when that came out, but what's up, Clemson? How are you doing? Men will get blamed for it. Yeah, probably. I don't disagree with that. The tweets under this. Oh, hold on. You guys need to see this. This is funny. I gotta be careful scrolling through Twitter. The Twitter threads. We're gonna read a little bit of it. This face definitely is an ad. That's how I feel. Not feeling it. Someone said this isn't Mean Girls. This is Sheen Girl. If you don't know what Shein is, it's like a very cheap clothing company that rips off of like higher end or not even higher end, just like they rip off of people's designs and sell them for like $5. Yeah, people look at there's no good if you're just copying the first one, why does this even need to be made? I know this sounds bad how this sounds, but teenage girls should be hotter. Ew. Yes, exactly. Oh, yeah, this isn't gonna do well. Um, yeah, we're gonna remake everything. You can't sit with us. Where's the GTA trailer? Nobody asked for this. The OG film was just too iconic. Didn't look as great as the OGs, yeah. So, I'm not seeing anyone doesn't seem like people are excited for it. Alright. Well, there you have it. Nobody's it's gonna do terrible. Wish and Temu, yeah. This isn't Mean Girls, this is Sheen Girls. I like that. I'm gonna stick with that. That's what I'm gonna say now. Ah, God, that was terrible. Sorry you guys had to sit through that with me. My bad. Yeah, the memes will be funny. You can blame me. It's Gravy's fault. Will it be as successful as Mean Girls 2? I think I did actually watch Mean Girls 2 and it wasn't good, but at least it was original. It wasn't just a copy and paste the first one. It was a sequel. Uh, Palette cleanse with a Warrior 4, yeah. So when this stream ends, guys, I am gonna be over on my Kick, and I will be showing you guys the public test build for Chucky and Dead by Daylight, which will be releasing on November 28th, and I'm very excited for it. If you weren't here in the beginning of the stream, I talked about it a bit. If you'd like to go back and see. But after this, I'll be over on Kick. And thank you. We still got 28 people watching over on Rumble. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. And the 87 people here, thank you so much. Time to remake Stranger Things, I know. And the internet collectively said no, exactly. Because it's how lame is that? When I first didn't watch the trailer, so I had no idea. When I first seen that it was getting remade, I thought that it was gonna be it was gonna be similar, but they literally just copy and pasted it and made some of the scenes way worse. Like that was kind of hard to watch. Oh, look at this. Deadpool 3 has been delayed to July 26th, 2024. No surprise there. Maz is greater than the new Mean Girls. I have to agree with that. I think we're gonna need some memes. Uh, Maz, Mean Girl feels like Glee, but worse. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I tried to get into Glee. I think I watched like 2 seasons, then I checked out because it just wasn't for me. Kids don't want to watch a reboot of an old film, and adults don't wanna watch a reboot of a film they loved. Exactly. Mean Mazes, "Oh, no. What have you done, America? This is probably gonna happen. I bet you there's at least 1 Legion of memers. One of the Legion is in here." And actually, that's great. I'll make it my desktop background if it gets made. Stop trying to make fetch happen. Yeah. I just can't believe that was I can't say her name. I'm sorry. So I'm just gonna say the girl from who voiced Moana. Like I'm surprised that I actually recognized her because she was very unrecognizable and it was like the eyes. I don't know what it was. You gave some inspiration. If they probably will remake Legally Blonde at some point. And they're gonna make it very like ultra feminist, probably, right? But to be fair, N if the original Legally Blonde came out these days, I think people would call it feminist even though it was just a silly it wasn't silly, it was a good movie. It was just a good chick flick. They don't make them like that anymore, but I do think even if that one came out now, because of all the garbage that we get now, it would be marked as, a feminist movie. And it could be, but it was done correctly, not the way they do it now. You know what I mean? You guys know what I mean. Tina Fey needs some money. Yeah, apparently. Mark of Reality, thank you so much for the $2. Why do they hire writers if everything's written? I know, right? That's a good point. They will make her trans. Yeah, probably. Legally Blonde starring Dylan Mulvaney. Yeah. Sounds about right. Let me just make sure that I'm not missing anything here. Bend and Snap. Yeah, I loved Legally Blonde. Why is Batgirl trending? Oh, it's the same thing I seen. Why is it but it's Batgirl that's trending. It's talking about the Coyote versus Acme. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the Marvels hashtag. It's all people I know. Who's ready for everyone sharing picture? Hold on, let me show you guys this real quick. We'll do this real quick. I guess I'll talk a little bit about the Marvels. I'm not gonna go see it. I have no. I didn't even see Captain Marvel. Like I'm good. Look at the theaters for the Marvels. And this is the opening, right? Today's the opening day, or was it yesterday? Look at Lorena showed that. Look at that. It's all empty. Nobody cares. Damn. I'm not surprised. Okay. I was just trying to see some more empty theater pictures, but there's only those two. But still, that's not a good sign. Do you guys remember when we used to get excited over Marvel and DC movies? I miss that. I used to look forward to going to the theaters to see them, but now I'm like, meh. I did go see Guardians 3, and that was worth going to see in theaters. It wasn't terrible. Guardians 1 was absolutely superior. But yeah. Marvel is so when I was on real quick, when I was on Valiant's Renegade stream, he asked us all if we thought that Star Wars or Marvel could be saved. Out of the two, I would say Marvel has a chance because there's other characters that they can write about if they get proper writers and they actually listen to the fans, which are they going to? I probably not. Star Wars, I think they just ruined it too much. The only way they could probably I wouldn't say save Star Wars, but let's say making it palatable is if they actually brought George Lucas and had him direct and write a movie or a show. A movie would be preferable. People would definitely go to see it. I know that probably could get me in the seat to go see a Star Wars movie if they had George on, but they're probably not gonna he probably won't do it. He shouldn't, to be honest. He should be like, "F you, man." And it's very tarnished right now. Yeah. So I think that Marvel could still be saved. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a good point, Hokie. Star Wars can be saved, but it'll take a long time and decanonize stuff. Yeah. Yeah. I think Marvel would be easier because all they have to do is take a character they haven't done a movie on yet and make it, I don't know, good. Make it canon to the comic that started it. You guys have heard this from me a few times. I always bring up DC because I love Black Canary and would love to see a proper Black Canary movie done. So take someone, like her, let's say for Marvel. I still won't forgive them for not giving us a proper Black Widow movie. We needed a Hawkeye and Black Widow movie, and we're never gonna get it now. But instead we got Captain Marvel as first. No, ScarJo was robbed. She should have been the first solo female Marvel movie. But anyways, that's over. They could take a character that hasn't been, in the movies yet and write get a well written script, and there you go. No, you can't get the toothpaste back in the tube. Star Wars is done. Like what you like to move on. I don't think I think that if they got George Lucas in, that he would get some people interested again. Does that mean it's gonna save it? No. But yeah, that's my take on it. I think out of the two, that Marvel has definitely more of a chance to be saved because the ship has been sinking longer for Star Wars. But, anyways, guys, is Jeremy Renner healing or is he disabled? I think he's still healing, John Thomas. I'm pretty sure that I mean, I know he's okay, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna be returning as Hawkeye. I'm sure he can, but I don't know if he'll be doing any action scenes or anything. Because 'cause I'm sure even if he's, fully healed, he probably has some things that he just can't do because that was a pretty terrible accident. America says, "I don't think all the money in the world can get Lucas to touch Star Wars again. He sold it for a reason." Oh, yeah, no, I don't think he would come back either, and also, they kind of, like, spit in his face with that, like, they were supposed to they ruined it, like, look what they did. If he shouldn't go back. I don't think he should. Like, no. Um, yeah, that's true, Tara. That's true. Alright, guys. I am gonna be hopping off. Thank you so much for hanging out. I know this wasn't quite 2 hours like it normally is, But I am very excited to play the PTB over on Kick for Dead by Daylight Chucky. If you guys would like to hop over there, I'll be on in about 10-15 minutes. I just need to stretch my legs a bit and get some more water, and then I'll be on. I appreciate you guys so much for hanging out. I will be actually next Thursday. Wicked's World will not. I won't be here for Wicked's World next week. I'm so sorry, but Saucy Saturdays will be here this Saturday coming up. So stay tuned for that with me, X-Ray Girl, and Disparu Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Saucy Saturdays. And yeah, I'll be on Kick today and tomorrow. I'll actually probably have a really long Kick stream tomorrow on Friday. So look out for that. Thank you guys, mods, for dropping links. Thank you guys so much for the super chats and the donations. I appreciate you so much. Have a great rest of your night and hop on over to Kick if you want to see some Chucky gameplay on Dead by Daylight. All right, guys, I'm out. Bye.